I wake up in the back seat of Papa Maybach, the leather already sticking to my summer legs like regret. I am 12, almost 13, wearing the linen dress Mammon bought in Monte Carlo, the one with tiny blue boats that usually make me feel like a yacht club heiress. Today the boats look like they are sinking. The chauffeur Papa calls him the help, which I used to think was funny whispers. We have arrived at Amusement Park Piccolo Mondo, San Giuliano term. I press my forehead to the cool glass and see a gate the color of dried blood, a padlock dangling like a rotten tooth. A paper sign, one corner torn off, flaps in the breeze. Chiuso per manutenzione. Nobody posted that online. Nobody texted us. We have driven 1 hour 39 minutes, which in kid time is an entire childhood, and the gate is simply yawning at us empty. This is the first betrayal. The world promised fun and delivered a locked jaw. I feel my ribs fold inward, origami of disappointment. Papa, who owns 3 hotels and a smile that never wrinkles, tells the driver to wait, then marches to the gate in his loafers that cost more than Tuscan rent. He rattles the bars like a colonial governor who cannot believe the colony dares to sleep. Nobody comes. The sun climbs higher. It is a bully. I imagine the lock laughing, a tiny metallic giggle, and suddenly I am 5 again, standing outside a birthday party I was not invited to, clutching a present nobody wants. That is what abandonment tastes like. Iron, dust, and your own stupid hope. Eventually, a teenager in a faded polo appears, earbuds swinging like dead worms. He shrugs so hard I hear his bones shrug too. We open at 14:30 maybe. He mumbles in Italian that sounds like he learned it from a cracked app. Papa es jaw twitches. Way it does when the stock market dips 2%, and I know that twitch means someone will be fired somewhere later, far away from here. But we are stuck because wealth can buy yachts yet cannot unpick a padlock. We retreat to the car, air conditioning humming a lullaby for fools. I scroll their Instagram on my rose gold phone. Turquoise slides, laughing children, gelato the color of unicorn dreams. None of it real. False advertising is a gentle word. I call it gaslighting in pastel. My chest aches the way it did when my goldfish died. Sudden, stupid, impossible to litigate. We decide to circle back at 14:30 because rich people do not accept the word no, they simply reschedule it. When the gate finally creaks open, it is not a welcome. It is a sigh of exhaustion. The ticket booth is a plywood shack painted the color of phlegm. Inside, a woman with coral lipstick smeared outside the natural lip line demands €45 for me, Papa, Grand Pier on his ebony cane, and my 2 little cousins aged 6 and 9. €45 for what turns out to be a parking lot with a puddle. I calculate. That is 9 lattes in Paris, half a Balenciaga scrunchie, 15 minutes of therapy I will definitely need after today. I hand over the cash because refusal would create a scene, and scenes are worse than theft in our family Bible. Step beyond the turnstile and the temperature rises 10 degrees Celsius, as though we have entered Hades but with souvenir keychains. The first visual is a pool the size of our hotel elevator, water the color of weak tea, packed shoulder to shoulder with toddlers bobbing like sad apples. The smell is a cocktail of chlorine and urine, heavy enough to chew. Grand Pier wrinkles his noble nose. He once walked the Somme, so if he flinches you know the stench is historic. I feel my ponytail wilt. Nobody should swim in liquid that reminds them of hospital corridors, yet here mothers are lowering babies into it, smiling the brittle smile of people who paid too much to admit defeat. We shuffle toward
Businesses near Amusement Park Piccolo Mondo, San Giuliano term, are a disappointment. The area suffers from poor service, inflated prices, and an overall lack of care for customers. If you are expecting quality, you will not find it here. The businesses in this area cut corners, ignore basic hospitality, and treat visitors as inconveniences rather than guests. Let us start with the stores. Shops near Amusement Park Piccolo Mondo, San Giuliano term, are overpriced and unreliable. Take Global Store, for example. Customers complain about rude staff, with one employee even knocking on a car window to aggressively tell shoppers to leave. The products are cheaply made, with items like phone screen protectors breaking within hours. One person bought Bluetooth headphones that did not work, and when they tried to return them, the store refused a refund, only offering store credit. The prices are absurd for what you get. A simple windshield wiper replacement costs more than it should, and the staff seems more interested in chatting with friends than helping customers. This is not a place where you want to spend your money. Now let us talk about hotels. If you're staying near Amusement Park Piccolo Mondo, San Giuliano term, prepare for disappointment. Bagni di Pisa is marketed as a luxurious 5-star hotel, but in reality, it is a crumbling mess. Guests report rooms without windows, broken furniture, and towels so old they look gray. The air conditioning barely works, turning some rooms into humid saunas. One traveler described how a bag of chips became soggy overnight just from the dampness in the air. The restaurant is no better, meals are overpriced, with tiny, cold pizzas and undercooked food. Some guests have even reported blocked drains and strange smells in the hallways, and if you think customer service will save the experience, think again. The hotel has a habit of ignoring reservations, even when guests have proof of payment. This is not luxury, this is a scam. Moving on to cafes and bars, the situation does not improve. Radio Cafe is a prime example of laziness in service. Customers wait forever just to order a drink, and when the food arrives, it is often cold and stale. One person ordered an espresso martini that was not even properly mixed, just a strong, bitter mess. When they complained, the staff shrugged and said it was too late to fix it. No apology, no replacement, just indifference. Cocktails are decent, but the snacks served with them are uninspired and cheap. It is the kind of place where you pay for a nice evening but leave feeling cheated. Then there's Orzo Bruno Pisa, a bar where rudeness is part of the experience. Staff members ignore customers, take forever to serve, and some even argue over correct change as if they are trying to shortchange you. One reviewer described a woman behind the counter who deliberately made them wait extra minutes just to prove a point. The sandwiches are low quality, and the atmosphere is ruined by aggressive street vendors who wander in and out without being stopped. This is not a relaxing place to enjoy a drink. This is a place where you feel unwelcome from the moment you walk in. So what does this mean for travelers? If you are visiting Amusement Park Piccolo Mondo, San Giuliano term, be prepared. The businesses here operate on a simple principle: take your money and offer the bare minimum in return. Whether it is a store, a hotel, or a cafe, you will find poor service, questionable cleanliness, and prices that do not match the quality. If you must stay in this area, do your research, read reviews carefully. Avoid places like Bagni di Pisa unless you enjoy paying for disappointment. Skip Radio Cafe if you value your time. And do not expect Global Store to have anything worth buying. The best advice: bring your own snacks, book accommodations elsewhere, and manage your expectations. Because in this part of San Giuliano term, businesses do not care about you. They only care about your wallet.
Businesses near Amusement Park Piccolo Mondo, San Giuliano term can be tricky, you know. Like, tourists think it is just fun and games, but some places are not so honest. I heard about this one building near Ripafrata, close to the park, where people were running illegal shops. The police had to shut it down because it was not safe, and the owners did not even have permission to be there. Imagine walking in thinking you are buying a nice souvenir and then finding out the whole place could collapse. That is so sad. The tourists probably lost their money and the scammers just ran away before getting caught. I bet those people never got their money back. Then there was this other story about a place that looked like a normal shop, but it was actually just an empty building people were using illegally. The police seized it because it was not supposed to be a business at all. Tourists might have gone in thinking they could buy something, but really it was all fake. How could anyone do that? It is so wrong. Those tourists probably left feeling so stupid, but it is not their fault. The scammers just took advantage. I wonder if they ever got in trouble or if they just moved somewhere else to do the same thing again. And you know what is really sad? Some of these places are so run down, but they still try to trick people. Like, there was a building near the park where they had to evacuate everyone because it was dangerous. But before that, people were still using it for business. Tourists could have walked in not knowing the roof might fall on them. That is so scary. I hope nobody got hurt, but if they did, what then? The owners probably did not care. They just wanted money. It is just depressing, you know. You come to Amusement Park Piccolo Mondo.